The views and opinions in this video and comments to this channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions of this channel's broadcaster. If you have a complaint about something or find the content is being used incorrectly, please don't contact the broadcaster.
It's Balaclava Diaries. We're toxic, we're talking aggressive. If you don't like it, send a message. We're weed stimulated, educated, top rated, and never baited. I am the OG Mac G. To the left of me is the ChatGPT professional, Computer Steve, and my, partner in crime, Incognegro, 30 years celibate.
Nah, don't say 30.
And
Don't say
counting.
30. Don't say 30, bro. Don't say 30.
This guy could feed a whole village
With what? With what?
in
Seed?
Nigeria. He's so pent up.
Bear seed for go out.
Yo.
Heard? Pause
All right.
on that.
Pause.
Nah, fuck
We're
the pause
also
shit.
here today with Solo YS. Let's give it up.
Gangsta, everybody clap
yes,
right now.
yes,
Clap
yes,
right
yes,
now.
yeah, where the
Clap that
claps at? Where
goddamn
the
shit
claps
right
at?
now. Solo
Yes,
YS in the
We
building.
got, Balaclava Diaries alumni KP in the house. He's always
Yeah, clap right now. Yo.
Clap it up. Clap
Your
it
favorite
up.
captain, right?
Your favorite
Your
captain.
favorite captain in the building as
you know what
well.
I'm saying? All right. Today's show is brought to you by the word Ute. Ute.
Is it Ute?
Can we get the definition of the word Ute?
A Jamaican slang term for youth or a young person or a child.
It's pretty simple.
Can we use that in a sentence, please?
That you be ugly.
That Ute, yeah,
This
that's
poor little
disrespectful.
Susie about to die.
That's disrespectful, bro.
Ute be ugly.
With my light,
Oh
nigga.
shit.
Yo, some
Another
ladies are
way
ugly,
we
that's
brought it up was my Ute.
Yeah, big
Can we
white.
get into the depths of my Ute for like just 2 seconds before we move on? Like, what does my Ute mean to you? What's the definition of hearing my Ute?
Ooh.
Oh, sounds like belittling. It.
My Ute.
It's like condescending.
Yeah. If a man says Mayu, to me, it's a problem.
No, sometimes
You
it's
get
your
mad at
brethren.
that?
Sometimes
Well,
it's your brethren, like,
depends
yo,
who it is,
my
depends
Ute.
who
Like,
it is.
you're
You
trying
can
to...
use it in different ways still.
Yeah.
No, if it's direct, if it's like, yo, my Ute,
Yeah.
might be a disrespect
So
thing.
that's
But if
disrespectful.
you're talking to somebody that said, my Ute over there, pass that for my Ute over there, that's different. You know what I'm saying?
No, it depends. But if you're like 10 years younger than me and you say that, like, no.
True. True. If I call an older man my Ute, that's a disrespect.
Yeah. That's it.
That's a disrespect thing. Yeah, true. If I call a nigga
Like,
boy,
son-
it's like sunning a nigga.
Now, if
you know
it
what
comes
I'm
with the fingers, it's a problem.
Yeah, but say like
saying?
somebody
you
like.
with fingers, bro.
Mayu. Fingers, yo, Mayu.
it's a wire thing. This is-
Yeah, but say
That's
like
all I
I
think.
said, but like if like you said of somebody it's like younger than you, like in the same friend group, I think that's perfectly fine. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I see that.
yeah, that's fine. Like,
So
but-
it's really dictated by the bass in your voice.
Yeah.
Sure.
If you're like,
Tone of
yo,
voice.
Mayu,
Let's conclude on
it's
that. yeah.
okay. If you're like, yo, Mayu, it's popping, it's getting
I'm just saying
shaking,
it's my
it's
young boy,
getting real.
right? Like, it's the same
Just
Yeah.
watch how you say that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, watch
Watch
out
how
for
you
yourself.
say that right there. It can be
Okay.
a disrespectful thing.
So let's get to it, brother.
What are we getting to today? I'm just gonna have a relax
It's been
today,
a
bro.
fucking crazy weekend, man.
It has. We're trying to relax today, YS. We got the YS guys in the building. I want to shout out your man there too.
Yeah, 1K in the back.
1K YS in the back. If you guys not or have not been introduced to this gentleman here, all content, music are on DSPs right now. What's the YouTube?
Pass due out right now. New album out right now.
There you go. New album out
Drop
right
April
now.
2nd. Go see that. Go view that.
Go
listen
check
to
it
that.
out.
Pop that shit, y'all. Don't fuck
Yeah,
around. Get that right now.
For
So you see
Nothing
it.
music video just dropped too. Same day as the project. Go run that up on YouTube.
What's the YouTube? Give them that channel
My
name.
YouTube is Young Soldiers. Like that's the brand right there. That's it. That's the page right there for all the videos, all the content you want to see. Go there. YouTube, subscribe. You guys already done know what it is.
All right. Well, we usually have
Big
artists
up to
up
the young
here
soldiers.
quite often.
Mhm.
So what we're trying to do here at Balaclava Diaries is really get the opinion of artists in the city
Yeah.
around our media infrastructure. So that's something we want to get into today with you. Other than that, we're just going to shoot the shit here today, sir.
Talk with the man.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we're doing here today. So I want to ask you, how do you view Toronto or Canada's media infrastructure? Now, before you answer, we've had people on here who have spoken about going over the borders to start their career. People who have spoken about artists not supporting each other in the city. So give me your
Main
views
thing.
on Toronto's media infrastructure.
Yo, to be honest, it's like we don't really have a good media infrastructure. It's like you kind of have to get the ball rolling somewhere else, and then you kind of it just keeps rolling over here. Everyone just hops on we're like a bandwagon type of city, type of country. It's like, oh, it's popping in the States. Well, we guess it has to be popping over here now.
Mhm.
So like I feel like most times it's like you gotta go over the border to get some type of, recognition from somebody that's known to everyone, and then everyone in Toronto and Canada, Vancouver, all the main spots, they'll start, fucking with you.
Okay,
Well,
give me
that
an
ends
example.
today. You know why that ends today? Because Balaclava Diaries is changing that
I
shit.
like the way he's talking today.
Changing that
Yeah.
shit
I
right
like the way he's
fucking
talking
now.
today.
Talking
More
shit.
platforms for niggas to come and talk their shit
Yeah,
like
talk
yourself.
shit.
Promote your fucking album, promote your fucking mixtape, EP, whatever
Mhm.
you got,
Mhm.
nigga. You know? And we stamp our hat on that shit.
He's
You know
with
what
his
I'm
chest
saying?
today. He's with his chest.
Yo, we trying to change that shit for you niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I hear
You
that.
have to.
You know what I'm saying? Because this
Give
is
me,
a collective media thing. You see what I'm saying?
Give me an example of something you just mentioned. So something that somebody would bandwagon on. What do you mean by that? Like,
Like it's like let me think of an artist. I'm trying to give you an example. It's like most of the artists that we have that are like, let's say, just strictly hip hop. Most of the hip hop artists we have that have any type of buzz, they went and they got buzz in the States, and then now we love them. Now it's like Pressa went over there. Now he's a
Yeah.
superstar here. He was a guy here, but he went over there,
Yeah.
got some love over there, and then everyone's like, nah, we gotta give him love. Like we can't miss the train.
Yeah.
so you have to touch United States.
You
to
gotta
get
get
some
through
love
somewhere
around.
else
Europe,
first.
UK. Some mans take the UK route,
Mhm.
but I feel like when you're in Canada, hip hop scene, I'm talking hip hop,
Yes.
mostly. It's like you gotta go to like UK, somewhere where other niggas are popping, and go and show that them niggas fuck with you,
Yeah.
and then everyone's like, oh, he's a guy.
Yeah. So I'm not really familiar with like the process for artists, where you gotta go, who you gotta
Mhm.
talk to.
Mhm.
Do you think we're missing something like that in Canada? So I'm speaking like labels, maybe like I'm trying to think of something these niggas were at the other day.
You know, me and this
Remix
guy,
project or something like we got shit like that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
incubators for artists.
Yeah, we don't really have that like at all. Like we have labels, obviously. We got
What labels
Warner,
are over here?
like the Canada versions of those labels mostly have a
Warner,
version.
Universal.
But those are
Canada.
American labels.
They're American labels.
What
Like
was,
they started American.
What
and-
was what's his name's label?
Oh,
Public.
yeah. Public Record 2 Pillar.
Pillar B. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Public.
1-2 labels over here,
Yeah,
but
public just don't buy it.
most of the artists
Yeah,
that
they're just
blow, they
doing
get signed by an
subsidies.
American label. Like,
Okay.
No, with self-release, it's like you can still get plays here. You get 5 million plays with like self-releasing. The point is like our media was always like behind, but we do have like
we're slowly
this is
getting
getting
there.
it. Yeah, we're still behind, but it's like there's avenues now.
Because
Before
I
there
look
just
at all the
wasn't.
media outlets in America, like No Jumper, DJ Academic, Say
Yeah.
Cheese. I could go on for days.
Those are kind of new guys, except for Say Cheese. But those guys are new waves. Though. That's
who else?
But we still have
podcasts.
like media pages from Toronto now that are Toronto specific that you can at least like if you have a
We
song
have like
that's hot.
we have like one. Six Buzz is the only one anyone around the world cares about.
Right, but it has more followers than Worldstar right now. Like
Yeah,
So
that's
now
actually big, like
it's-
globally,
yeah,
not
yeah,
even
yeah.
for Toronto. It's actually a big
Six
media
Buzz
company
is
now. It's
the
actually,
only one we have. I'll say that.
but it's also one of the top 5 in the world as far as size goes. Period. Like
yeah.
So is that part of our media infrastructure though?
Yeah,
So is
yeah.
that
you
just
can pay them and you can pay them like $1,000 and get your song on there, and there's 3 million people that'll see it. I'm trying to say there's avenues now
Yeah.
for something to not even
Isn't
have a
everything
label.
like a monopoly though?
you're gonna have to talk up on that?
Yeah,
one.
but they
that was
gotta
the
bring
game,
you
yeah.
there, or you gotta pay them to do it for you, right? But at the same time, like you could also
But
pay
there's
them to
only
do it
one
for
we
you
can
from
pay
here.
in out here that we can even get any type
Oh.
of buzz. In America, you
Yeah,
could
so
pay a
it's
lot of
saying,
them
like,
and get
six.
on.
There's not enough outlets.
But I'm saying you could do it
Okay.
with. All I'm trying to say is if you're actually hot enough, like even in your like in Toronto now, they will notice and you will get posted. I generally feel like not as often as the States. You guys are right, but it's better than it was like 5
No,
years
but
ago.
it really does hinder the artist in a sense, because if you think about it, like even Wu-Tang went through it with Hot 97. It's like after Ghostface said fuck Hot 97 at fucking Summer Jam, they didn't play Wu-Tang ever again, and that was like one of the only outlets to
Yeah,
play
and that
hip-hop
hurts you.
music in New York, and that really hurt them because other radio stations are gonna listen to what Hot 97's playing
And then play that.
play that in another region. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like when there's only one to go to, it makes sense that monopoly is really hurting the people that
Yeah,
are.
because if
you
you're
know,
not on if you're not on Six Buzz, who really cares about?
There is about
That's
like five.
It's
crazy.
like imagine
there's
having
about
only
5, 6
one
of them now.
TV station on your
Not
TV.
on Six
One.
Buzz's level to actually.
No,
Six
not
Buzz
Six-
can Six Buzz can blow anyone in media. Like if Six
No,
Buzz
I know, but,
posted
like,
anyone
there's other
5
ones-
times in this week, you're gonna have some buzz.
Well, you
Let's
gotta
name
pay
some
for it.
few.
No,
Let's
no,
name
no.
some
You
few
gotta pay
though.
for it. You gotta
'Cause
pay
I
for
wanna
it.
know
still-
too.
No, what I'm trying to say is like Real Toronto News will have fucking academic.
have-
no,
they have
stop.
some buzz.
Let me just sorry, man.
Yeah.
No,
My
he,
bad.
he gotta get his shit
No,
up.
I know.
man.
I
Let me
seen
get
him
his shit
before.
up.
Yeah,
My
see,
bad.
everybody gets it.
Go ahead,
Oh, my bad. I
CPU
gotta
Steve.
chill,
Go
I gotta
ahead.
chill.
Nah, go ahead.
No, I'm just trying to say is like academics will comment on like posts from them. That's all I'm trying to say. It's
From
like
who?
on,
So
like,
we
Real
don't lose the
Toronto News.
people.
Like
Okay.
academics will comment. Like academics follows them too,
Okay.
Yeah,
and he comments on it. So it's like it's still seen outside. There's like other ones that are smaller than Six Buzz.
So do we need more
Yeah,
platforms
100%.
that showcase
Oh yeah,
Toronto
100%.
media? Is
Yeah.
that what we're
Oh, yeah,
we're
yeah.
saying?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
We coming with it.
And
On
we
road
are
TV.
And the
here.
right media, the
Let's
right
On
say
road
that.
motherfucking
Yeah.
TV
You heard?
in your fucking face.
Our TV will be up soon. That will be that platform for all these artists here in Toronto. We're trying to make that happen, but we're trying to do the unification of Toronto. You know what I'm saying? Which is very hard to accomplish. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We are a very crab bucket city.
Yeah,
I don't think it's that hard. I just think it really has to come from like an objective standpoint where everybody gets to tell their story. And
You think that'll bring the people together? Everybody just telling
because
stories?
when people really hear the truth, then they start thinking now as opposed to just thinking one way. You know what I'm saying? So if one man gets to really, go in and tell his truth with a mask on or whatever the case is,
Come to Balaclava Diaries and do that
you
shit.
know what I'm saying? maybe it might squash a 1-2 beefs.
No, I don't
You know
think
what
so.
I'm
We already
saying?
tried that with Pillar. Pillar said, yeah, the beefs can't squash. There's too much. There's too deep.
Yeah.
I get it.
And they're
Musically,
falling over
though.
shit they don't even know about.
I'm trying to be
Their
the
uncle's
Mandela
uncle
fam. I'm
was
trying to be the
probably-
Mandela.
I can't. That's what I mean by the difficulty. It's very hard to accomplish.
trying to be
We're
the
a city
Mandela.
that is very in depth with the beef.
OG Mandela.
People don't know that.
I think it's like it's like I think even some of the sentiment was it'll never go away.
Yeah,
But like let's all just go our
and
own
do your
way,
own
like-
thing and be successful on your own. But
yeah, but
that
we have to support as a city. Toronto has support. We have to support things
exactly.
first. Though. We do have to support things first, and we're almost getting over ourselves.
Mhm.
We're not there yet, though. We're like
It's
right.
too much, you know?
You're right. You do need a cosign. You still need like even what I said for Real Toronto News. It's like they're cool because academics posted on it.
Yeah.
Like
That's that bridge.
They got like
That's what
what?
you said.
even that made them cool. Like to me, that was
Yeah.
my reasoning. So it's like someone else gave it the validation, right? So it's like
They got some following, so like 400. They're in like the 400K.
they had to get. They also have to get cosign. Like yeah,
Okay.
you're right. We have to think we're cool and actually be cool.
Yeah, and believe in ourselves and shit over the beef.
Like, yeah,
Believe
but
in
making-
ourselves over the beef. You heard?
Like people
Yeah,
making,
like
making
stop
up
telling
slang,
bitches you're
making
from the
up, like,
States when it's Caravana weekend.
Nah,
yo.
you're
You're
white.
from Toronto, yo. Run the thing.
Lying identities.
Stop it, yo.
Niggas think they're from the States, bro.
Yo, you don't have to, yo. Just tell her where.
But isn't it crazy? Like the girls are coming from the States, and then you're lying and saying you're from the States.
Yeah.
Like
When they
they're
really
coming
want-
to Canada, wouldn't they
No,
want
but sometimes
They
these
want a
niggas are just trying to
Toronto
slide
man.
out and try to
Toronto
think.
man.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was
They
gonna
want to
say.
hear
like,
and all
Yeah,
them
like-
type
No,
of
relax,
talks, yo, while you're
relax.
clapping it.
Don't I'm like, I genuinely do not know a
Yo.
single person growing up in downtown Toronto that ever said "yeah" as part of conversation.
Well,
That's the
so,
young
I've heard it
guys.
still.
That's
I've
the young
heard
guys.
it many
These
times.
guys
I
are
don't
young.
know.
It's the young guys,
I
bro.
guess it's
They
just
say that.
the crowd you keep, you know.
Have you guys ever lied about being from the
Crowd you keep,
States?
it was you.
Lied about being from this. Nah.
On a Caravana
Oh,
weekend,
I
I'm
never
saying.
heard you say "yeah."
You ever change your identity on a Caravana weekend?
Mm.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
Well,
He threw on the
my
balaclava.
reasons wasn't to chop no ting though.
So what was it for?
It was because like man's had like this is a covert operation going in
Let
a
us do
hotel
it
room.
covert things. Over enemy lines, you heard?
Allegedly.
Yeah, you always gotta throw the allegedly.
Allegedly.
All right. I've never changed my identity for no Caravana weekend. I don't even really step out like that.
My
You know
name was
me.
Ricky.
Your name was Ricky out here?
Ricky from where? Indiana.
Where'd you say you're
I'm
from?
not even gonna release that information.
Why? It's fake information. You can't talk to fake information. Where were
Yeah,
you
like-
from?
Do you
I don't remember.
do you guys have an ongoing like this? Do you guys have an ongoing like fake name you always use?
Yeah, for sure. I had to. You have to, you know?
Nah, I never.
You
did
got
that.
to when you're outside like
I
that.
never-
I don't. Nah, I never did that.
Well, see,
I got
my
about-
mine's been Steve. This
I-
is like 20 years.
I got about 4 names in about 5 different towns. I'll say that.
Wow.
Steve could be anyone, bro. It's the best.
No, I like
I
that.
don't even have next names.
I like
I
the
don't either.
anonymous thing.
That's why I have to wear this mask.
What's crazy? What's crazy, V? Nah, yeah, you might get caught up.
You know, like did you use Ricky often as a fake name?
No, it's just that
Like,
one
what if you use
weekend.
a fake name and it's like somebody knows the man, like you gave the fake name and it's
Whatever.
Like
If you OT, then it's not a
I'm
problem,
Rick
really.
from here. It's like Rick from where? And it's
Nah.
like a problem. Your fake identity has quality.
It's true though.
It's
That
like-
could be a problem that
What if
arises.
you have like the rotating fake names and then you forgot what fake name you used with this person? You sound like
No, you gotta know. You gotta be on your shit if you're out here, you know,
Why don't you use one
doing
fake name?
anonymous.
You have a whole alter ego.
No,
bro.
because you don't want that fake name to travel with you too, as he just said. You know what I'm saying? So you don't.
Oh yeah, but then
you
when
gotta
it gets a
switch it
problem,
out.
then you become new.
I'm talking street shit though. Like you gotta like.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not
you
talking
burn one
Caravana.
That's what I'm
fake
saying. I'm
name,
like,
you
I'm
move
not
to the next
talking
one.
Caravana chopping things here. You know what I'm saying? Like, but anyways, that's. I'm gonna get off of that.
Things.
I know you're. I know you are.
Simple.
I know.
But yeah.
All right, so that's all it for Toronto's media infrastructure.
Yeah. It needs to get better, basically.
We do,
We need
and
more.
I think we will accomplish that.
The whole thing is this: support your fellow fucking man. It's not
Easy.
that hard, fam.
Yeah,
it's not
easy.
that hard to give a man a view or a fucking stream.
It's hard when
Just
they're
take
enemy
it in.
battle.
What if a man says, "Yo, listen to my shit"? You can just fucking say, "Okay, take it in for the first 30 seconds. If it's trash, stop listening. If it's good, continue."
Listen to the whole
You might
thing.
bang it one more time because you want to take in what he said. It blew your mind, you know.
100%.
You
Yeah.
gotta say that again on that mic right there. Say that again real quick. Just be loud with
The
it.
problem is basically like everyone thinks their shit is sweet, so they don't want to give your shit a chance.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
Bro, it's so important. Like I'm all for Toronto music, and we have so much talent, and it's
I think like a lot of
So-
artists just forget to be fans sometimes.
Yeah, like,
You know what I
turn it
mean?
off a
Like,
little bit, you know, and
Like, you don't always have to be fucking the man. Like, you can look at, and a prime example of this is Drake. Like, Drake
Oh, we're gonna
fucking
mention the big man?
fanboys over his fucking, the people he loves, bro. And he fucking, you know, gives them hugs and fucking
Embraces
shit. You know
that.
what
Yeah,
I'm
he
saying?
does.
just
He
by
does.
him giving
So-
them love brings them up.
Yeah, you know what I'm
it's true.
saying? But it's even just, you know, it's just that easy, fam. A dap, a handshake instead of a hard grill and a fucking, you know,
But that should speak
skulls
to
on a comment. Like,
that
you know
should
what I mean? I don't know. Some
that
dumb
should
shit.
speak to how hard it is, as I was saying before, to accomplish that unified front. If the biggest artist, arguably in North America, I'm not gonna say the world.
Hold on.
I'm not gonna say that. Bad Bunny's a little bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
But
bro,
anyways,
come on,
A
don't
little
do
bit.
relax.
Bad Bunny
I'm just
done
saying,
this guy.
relax,
No,
I'm just
Bad
saying.
Bunny done them. Bad
I'm
Bunny
just
done
saying.
them long time.
It's
yeah,
okay,
done them,
bro.
Done them,
it's fine.
done them.
Having him set that example of embracing other artists. Now, I don't know what he got going on, if he got potties or whatever, but embracing other artists and our people in Canada or Toronto not doing that, bro. Like, that should show how hard it is to kind of get that unified front. You know what I'm saying? Like, the biggest artist in
I
the world
guess so,
is
man.
setting that
I know,
example,
it's
and
just
that
like
still
it's-
can't be
The
done.
example's right there for all of us to see it, and it's just like, at the end of the day, take note. You show love, you get love. It's that simple. Like, you don't show screwface to get love. Like, nowhere in the world. If you skin your teeth on one man and he doesn't like it, he's gonna come up to you probably and say, "Why are you looking at me like that, fam?" You know what I'm saying?
Most likely how the
So-
interaction will go.
the whole time we're saying how cosigns are important, here's what we need to realize as a city. Before, people were like, we had an identity crisis in Toronto in general. We didn't know what we were as a city. We try to
Mhm.
make music like other people and shit. But here's the thing: we try to mimic so many other things that if you mimic everything together all at the same time, you actually come up with some cool shit that can only be made here.
Yeah.
Like there's music that comes out of the city that like only a person from Toronto could have made that song.
Yeah, and that's what
And
I
that's
want.
cool. And here's
Yeah.
the thing: we're talking about cosigns how they're important. Our city got cosigned as a whole.
Mhm.
So you can literally say like, yo, it's fine. It's okay to be from Toronto.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
And just like, it's cool to be from here. And we got to own that shit now. But
But we're not owning it in a community sense.
it's okay
That's
as
what's
long as we like support.
But
Yeah,
that's what
just support
community
each other.
does. Community supports,
It's
right?
like venues.
You're right though. The venues here won't
It's
book
like,
people.
yeah, it's like you're talking venues, and then because you want to get your name out there, you want to get like an audience, you want to build a following. So it's like you need
Venues
shows.
are a problem,
you
man.
need
Venues are definitely a
the
problem.
people, and then the people.
Yeah.
This city, I call it the pretentious people city.
Pretentious people city. God damn.
Okay, I
Everybody
will.
here just wants to like, yeah, I'll fuck with you, but then like they never fuck with you.
I feel like that happens all over though, every industry, bro.
I've used
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
example
true.
before, like whether you like the music or not, like Roni. What he did is he made a fucking tour all over Canada, bro.
Gang, I was
Small-
on that. Shout out Roni.
You were on that tour?
Yeah, I was on the London show.
Oh wow.
It's just the fact that he proved that you don't have to be. He made a full tour with like what 20, 30 stops, sold out every single show, did it himself, put all the fucking money in his pocket. He found a way to stay within Canada, never blow up in the States, and still probably racked up 150 to 200K off that tour in his own pocket.
Gangster.
Boom. He
I
can
like
do
that.
that, bro. Yeah, but I'm trying to say is like he might
Yeah,
he
relax,
might
that's
not
a
get the
stand, cuz
mill,
he's in a-
but yo, he's gonna have like a
He has a
cult
following.
following.
He
He
has
could
a-
do that for the next 15 years, make 200 racks a year.
And he's good.
But it's proven. No, but I'm just trying to say before you could never do that with rap and like not leave Canada and still be like successful. You couldn't do
No,
with
it's
that rap
getting to the
before.
point where you could almost, you can make some money, like a living, like in Canada alone. But
True.
it's not fully there.
No,
for
it's not. It's
everyone
not.
yet.
But like it's like one guy did it. It's like just keep going.
a few of them can do it if they didn't have all the politics and the
Yeah.
Fed shutting down their shows. They
Yeah.
could sell out
Yeah.
like Roni did. But
Oh yeah, easily. That's why I think he went to smaller towns, like little college towns. Like where
couldn't do
they.
the bigger towns
Yeah,
as
yeah.
much because it would get shut down just because
Yeah.
of.
But
What-
smart play though. He did it like 700
But
people.
yeah, like that's the
Boom,
goal,
you know?
fam. And I think that's another thing too. And I just gotta put it to you, artists. Sometimes it's just like create the lane. And like we
Mhm.
were talking about before, like you're talking about the process and what it takes to like even be successful as an artist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like figure out that lane so niggas could follow you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe it isn't just fucking putting out your fucking single on fucking Spotify and waiting,
It's
seeing
about to-
and putting it up on Instagram.
About to see some hate right
No,
now.
but it's
No, it's not. Maybe you got to take a step further.
Yeah,
Maybe you got to call like 10 of the baddest things you know. Put them in a room.
Call them bad
Put them in a
things.
basement,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
you have just a low level thing, and a DJ's running a set, and then you chime in every now and again with a mic and have the crowd bump
Oh, you
in.
just gave me an idea still. That's,
You know what I'm
that's crazy.
saying? And you start from a low level, fam. Like you don't
Don't
even
take
have
off his
to.
ideas, you know.
No,
Man
no,
said
no,
10,
take
10
Give you some
bitches.
royalties
Take
on
the
that.
ideas. I
Patent
want this
pending,
to
patent
happen.
Man
pending.
said
Like
10
that.
I
bitches.
want to be
No,
able to talk about these
No,
things.
that's what
You
people
know
like
what I'm
to
saying?
see. So like
Yeah, so whatever it is, like start from nothing. Start in your driveway.
Can
You
we
know what
talk
I'm
about
saying?
that for a second then?
With a barbecue and a fucking
Hold
DJ.
on.
You know what I mean?
No,
Hold
yo,
on,
even
hold
if
on.
you have 500 followers, like as friends, you make a
Yes,
good song. Just
exactly.
even just getting them, like
Exactly.
those 400 of them to repost it.
That's what I was
like
about
even
to
just
say.
do that.
Can we
Like,
talk
start
about
there.
this
you don't even
first?
do that, bro.
Big up to the
Do that.
UK in the
That's
building, my nigga
easy.
Anton
Who's
in the
that?
building. Big up the UK in the building. This
Big
is the
up
guy who
Anton.
gave us the stats
Facts.
for 44 miles. Big up
Oh,
Anton
okay,
in
big
the
up.
building. Yo.
Can we talk about that for a second though? Why do we need, do you think, let me ask you as an artist, both of you are artists. Do you think we've gotten to a point, or has it always been here, that we need to throw 10 bitches in a video
I
over
don't need that.
people just liking your rap, your art, and that being what sells? You gotta get up on that mic, nigga. You gotta get close to the mic.
Just pull it up. Just
People
like
should
tilt
just
it
rap.
up.
Yo, let's just
tilt
go
it up.
back. Let's just rap
Say like two things, right?
like that.
You need women. You definitely need women. Because when women see your shit is buzzing, they're just automatically.
No, I'm
gonna-
saying women in the video.
Oh, in your video?
No, I'm not saying women fans. I'm saying women. He said 10 bitches for the aesthetic, is what he OG just
you,
said.
You still need that. You still need that.
depending on the song too.
Yeah. Depending on the
Okay.
bop, depending on the vibe. If it's like a.
If you're talking about thousands of bitches in the song and you have zero in the video, it kind of
Yeah,
But
it
if you're,
ruins
just,
it.
if you're not talking about no gal in the video or in the song, then you don't need gal in the video. Sometimes mans just think they need gal. But you didn't even talk about a gal. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you're right. But yo, well, what happened?
Yeah,
I think
you
what
talking
you're
about
trying
bare
to say-
gunman thing, and you
Yeah,
don't need the
a
gal.
thing bubbling in the kitchen
Yeah, why
while
is
you're
she
whipping
bubbling in
the
the
work.
kitchen while you're whipping work?
So it's
not needed.
It's dependent on the content.
It's
you're giving.
live though.
Yeah, of course.
I like
No,
it.
but I
I'm
think we
not
need
gonna
more,
lie.
like-
I like that shit. So
I
don't
know
mind.
you do.
There's
I
the
know
thing
that.
bubbling in the
Context, of
kitchen,
course,
cooking up the
like-
cocaine. I'm like, sick. This nigga's
Once
you
in a
know.
while, it's cool.
Yeah.
But
If
like,
it's tasteful,
Yeah,
you
like
know.
that.
If it's tasteful, yeah.
Yeah, it's like.
not. I just feel like it's needed if the song calls for it.
Okay, that's fair.
No, but I think what you're saying is like not even about. It's like, do we need the gal in the video? It's like, no, you're saying is, do you even need to make a song? Like, why don't you just rap instead of?
Yeah,
You're
like
talking
just
about genre.
pure,
He's not even talking.
pure,
'cause you're right.
pure content. But I understand what they're trying to
We need more
say.
people rapping in this city, though. I would say.
Yeah.
Like rap.
Yeah, even if you make like songs, but like we have an avenue. We
Make
need an
a
avenue.
side
Like, where
B.
can you rap?
Make a side
What do you-
B.
Yeah,
What
where
do-
can you go do
People
a
supposed-
freestyle? Drop a freestyle and
Yeah, you don't even necessarily
Like-
need for me. Even just do it yourself.
yeah,
Just
that's
rap.
what people do. You know, a lot of men
Yeah.
do it in the car,
Yeah.
car freestyle videos. And
And they should, yo. We need more rapping.
You
Like,
gotta
yeah, make
you
the
got,
songs, but I want to know you can rap too.
You got a different set of flows.
Mhm.
What do you consider like rapidy rap or
Rap.
like you know what I'm saying, like boom bap shit,
Rapidy
or
rap.
like you know, like lyrical shit, or like just something you can
You
bounce
can be
to.
lyrical without being rap.
What's your preference?
Lyrical without being, because there's J. Cole's lyrical, but sometimes it's a little bouncy. You could get it's not too rapidy rap. Kendrick Lamar sometimes he gives you a little bounce in there, you know, on his maybe on his hook at least. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like fuck.
That sounds boring, bro.
He likes to dance and he likes the girls
guy
to
just
dance
wants to
too.
hear
That's what I'm saying.
drum
Rap-
music, yo.
But I'm saying they still can make.
Oh, no,
it,
you
but
go
once
off.
in a while they can.
No,
But
Drake's gone off.
What's your preference though?
my
Done
preference,
both.
a little bit of both. Like sometimes I like when sometimes I like, you know what I like? I like when the chorus, you can make the chorus like, you know,
Bounce,
bouncy,
and then the
and then
verses.
you can gird a verse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I like that.
Okay.
But Drake's like, for example, Drake has songs. No, you don't have to do both together. You can also just do one
Yeah,
and the other.
I think
I think
that's
that's
what
like-
hip hop's missing though right now. I think
What?
There's no like, you know, like how songs back in the day used to have like the R&B hook with the hard nigga in the middle pause. You know what I'm saying?
Super pause.
No, real shit. I said pause. Like, you guys were. I was quick on it.
I missed
was
it.
quick on it.
I missed the pause.
Right. But at the end of the
Sure you
day,
did.
taking what I'm saying, there was that ebb and flow of like, you know,
The
soft
mixture.
R&B, Jodeci,
Yeah, I know you're saying.
whatever.
Like
That was
And then,
every man's
you know,
king. Yeah, that was every
And
man's
you know,
king.
Ghostface jumps in on it on his regular shit, but now it's just like every man's trying to do the same thing. So we got to really think about that too, like artists, like
No, but like,
I'm
you know, you got guys
challenging
now
you
they're trying to do
guys.
both. They don't get the feature. They just do both in the same song.
right.
100%.
Shout out to Sting, still making a salary off P Diddy from.
Do both of that shit, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, fuck.
But then how are you gonna build? That's the same mentality we're talking about. You're not building that community now. You get what I'm saying?
Yo, we're cool, bro. All I'm trying to say is like Toronto's good.
Just scream this way, bro. No, you don't even gotta
Just
move.
scream.
Just scream that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Basically, like in the past, your label or you would just go pay the R&B artists to go do that. But like now, it's less and less because it's more like a novelty thing. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go get like Snow Allegra, and she's gonna go do the hook, and that's gonna be the song I put all my money behind and promote because that's the one that has like Snow Allegra. I can grab some of her fan base. You can grab some of my fan base.
So you're saying business is the problem?
No, that's what people used to do. That's what he's saying. If you
They're
had
all
an
same
R&B
labels,
artist
though.
back then, it was a big one. You
It
know
was
what I'm
always
saying?
the same. Like it was always partnerships in the same label though. Usually though, so it wasn't like really like we're making other
All the
fan
biggest
bases
rappers
hell. We're
back
just
then
helping
had
each.
a R&B.
Yeah.
Not
It's a
all the
label.
time,
The
though.
label is
Not
the
all
brand.
time.
Yeah.
Not all the time.
We don't have labels were the brand before. We don't have that anymore in general. I just realized that.
Well, we don't have a major label like that's the brand.
No,
Yeah,
labels.
so-
Fucking everyone and everyone
Yeah,
realized.
so
They
Like,
now,
want that
like,
independent game.
Death Row was the brand. Cash Money
so
was
that
the
makes,
brand.
That
like,
makes sense.
Def Jam was the brand.
Yeah.
Everyone had
bro.
their label on their neck.
So that makes sense if you tie it in
Rockefeller.
because now an artist isn't just thinking of being a pure artist anymore. They're thinking about business first,
Mhm.
right? So instead of you attacking something from a purity standpoint and saying like,
Actually,
I
OVO
could
is the
get this
brand.
girl whose voice is beautiful and angelic and would harmonize perfect with these strings and fucking bounce on this beat. But I'm gonna do it myself on auto-tune, yo. Fucking
Yeah,
up.
fuck
You know what
that.
I'm
Yeah,
saying?
fuck that,
Because it's
bitch.
fucking cheaper. And that's
Way
the way it's
cheaper.
gonna go. Niggas ain't carrying reels no more that cost $7,000. Niggas ain't fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just trying to make it the fucking most efficient way possible. And it makes sense, but like, let's get back to the art, yo. Let's challenge that and see if you fucking go platinum.
The one thing I will say though is sometimes though is some people just make some bad music, and as good friends, that his friends need to tell him like no.
Yeah, don't be a yes nigga.
Sometimes like no,
Just tell them the truth because it's not
sometimes
doing them
people
nothing.
just like just tell them no.
It's the truth. I agree
Because
with
now a lot of
that.
people are trying to make music and you hear some shit where it like makes sense. Like, yo, what you were playing, I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
It's like
Love.
some people can't even
It don't make sense.
Yeah, it's like just stop.
All
Like,
right.
if I try to rap, just no. Tell me like
I'm gonna tell you, bro. I'm gonna let you
Never
know.
know. You never tried it?
Huh?
Have you tried rapping? He said.
No.
Not everyone's rap though. I know you've tried to rap like freestyle. Hi.
You're bringing up past trauma that I don't want to like relive.
Yeah, I
in
know
my
you
head,
did.
know?
That's a trauma. What happened?
Nothing. Don't worry about
What?
it.
Nah, nigga, nah. You gotta tell us what happened, bro.
No, I used to make beats, and sometimes I would tell people like I would make like a reference.
Yeah.
And the reference is just not good.
You had good friends though that told you that they
Told
were
you?
good.
Oh no! That was like I would make the beat and I would like do a reference and I would give it to him. No, it wasn't about me. No, it was for someone else might rap it.
And did that person say, "I don't want this beat"? Is that what you're saying? Is that
No,
where
they
trauma
took the
comes from?
beat, but it's like there's like recordings of me rapping.
But how'd you know the references were
No,
bad?
bro, that is coming
How'd you know
out.
they were bad?
No,
You still have
Oh
those?
no!
Nah, you do. He does. He does. That
Sure.
is coming out. I want
Sure.
people in the
No,
comments
something that like I knew
pushing
it was
for that shit
It,
right
it
there.
sounds terrible. No, I knew it was shit. What I'm saying is I recorded as references for other people.
Okay, I get
And
what
right,
you're
so
saying.
but there's recordings of me. Like no, it's terrible.
No,
Like,
I gotta
already
hear that
knew.
shit. I gotta
The
hear
beats
that
were
shit.
good. The
I
beats were
got
fine.
to
was
hear
not
that
an
shit.
issue.
That might be our intro
This nigga
song
rapping?
next.
Oh no, I
Him.
knew. Oh no, I told my like I'm like I knew.
No, we might have a
How come
playlist.
people are not more like you and know that they're not good and this is not their lane?
It's a
I
good
don't
question.
know. That's
You wanna know
that's
why?
that goes for anything, bro.
And this brings me to the new topic still.
Oh, we got a new one? Oh, shit.
The deception of perception that's
The
going on
volume
right
two?
now.
That's crazy what he just said.
Deception
What
of
he just said is
perception.
the
crazy.
man dropped
bro.
a topic like an album, bro.
This
Deception
nigga's
of
a monk.
perception?
The deception of perception.
What?
Nowadays, perception means more than reality,
Oh,
What?
of course.
right? So
I like it.
I like to look at right now what we're going through as the real fucking matrix. People are picking between reality or this is my reality. You get what I'm saying? And they're
No.
basing it heavily on fucking social media instead of fucking what they're living in a day-to-day basis. Some people never fucking leave a room and just go on live all day and play fucking video games. That's fucking crazy to me,
Sound
bro.
like some hate.
You
Some
don't
niggas are
live
making
life.
guap off that, bro.
You know, I get
Guap.
guap. Is guap all life is about, fam?
Right
No,
now,
but
nigga,
they make it
inflammation
seem
is
like
crazy.
WAP is all life's about.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh, I said
Guap
inflammation.
is
I said
liberty.
inflation.
So it's supposed to free you to live life. But what's happening is people have this perception of, oh, I have all this money, but probably never even leave their fucking house. So what's the perception of that liberty? Are you really freeing yourself or just getting trapped in this fucking matrix? That's So I think
Oh, G today.
the deception of perception is crazy, and that plays into music. It's like we have the access now to easily do music. So everybody's like, yeah, yo, that 16 I spit in the shower was sick. Let me put that on fucking, Fruity Loops and just see what I go on. And nah, fam.
One thing I don't, the one thing I
You know
don't
what I'm
like,
saying?
the one thing I never felt that was necessary, like, yo, if you actually get money, you actually got, like, you're good, be good, you know? But, like, people rent, it's like, you don't necessarily have to fake it. You could still be, like, come off, like, good without having to, like, go extra.
It just kind of makes it harder to make it in a sense because there's so much bullshit. So it's not like somebody could find you through all that bullshit. You know what I mean? There's 10 million mans that are going to scroll through on Instagram before they might see you.
I just don't
So-
want, like, an 18-year-old rapping about, like, I have $4 million, bro. That's
But
it.
what does he see everyone else rapping about?
No, but rap, what I'm trying to say is, like, no, I know that. No, you're right. But it's like, you don't have to emulate. You could just, like, rap about what you do know about.
And that's coming from a
Well,
young
it's
nigga.
not for everyone then. Like, you... That's the whole point.
Is that the goal to
Right?
get
Is
pussy?
that the goal? Is the goal to make good music? If it goes to make pussy, like yeah, you're not gonna
Yo,
make it.
Onyx
If
got
it
music.
goes to make good music, you're gonna make good
Onyx-
music.
Hold on. Onyx got mad pussy, and them niggas was singing about fucking slam and bodying and fucking kidnapping niggas. Like,
Right, but
you
they
don't get
liked
pussy
rapping.
regardless. You just
But they
gotta
liked
get
rapping.
popular.
Right, but they liked rapping.
Everyone
Is my
thinks
point.
You gotta get popular by putting.
Yeah,
bitches in your
like it
videos,
doesn't matter.
putting
That's the
slam books in
that's the
your video.
misconception.
No, but when they started out, they rapped about what they knew about.
The misconception is you have to say this and this and this to have a hit record, and you don't.
You don't. Fact.
But why is that the misconception? That's
The biggest artists in the world are saying that shit.
Yeah, social media
I'm trying
promotes
to
it.
figure out how many like
Social
girl
media is
women
the only
Slam Harder
promotion.
had because I don't remember
hold
many.
on. You guys are at each other. What were you saying on G? Sorry, I'll come back to
Social
you.
media is the main promoter of everything right
Yup.
now, right? So it's really what they're putting forward. And if your song only gets hot if it's on TikTok, listen to the fucking songs on TikTok. One of the songs I couldn't even fucking understand the girls like
Sound like some hate right
I
now.
couldn't even understand a word she was saying.
She's getting guap though.
She's getting
No, that's fire. Yo,
This
that's
man's what
fire.
I'm talking about.
Ice
Some
Spice,
fuck-
She's
though.
getting
They're
wet,
gonna-
though.
They're gonna come for you.
That's Ice Spice who says that.
Ice
But
Spice.
I don't
Ice
even
Spice
care,
is-
yo.
She's not singing that.
I don't care if she's
part.
fucking-
She got some like
King Patrick.
yeah.
Yeah,
Some
Yo,
next
Ice
singer to
Spice-
sing that part.
I don't even care if it's fucking Curry Spice. I couldn't care
Yo,
less.
chill out. This
I
nigga's
couldn't
crazy.
care
bro.
less.
Man said the
Like,
Curry
You gotta
Spice.
respect talent
This
when you
is
see
the
it, bro.
point. The point is,
Like,
if
the
that's
woman
the
is very
only
talented.
access that you're giving people to your music, then you're obviously setting yourself up to kind of fail
Mhm.
because it doesn't really give you an articulation of who really fucks with what you're doing.
What if this is
It's
just the
all
evolution of the
No,
industry,
it's all
bro?
fake. No, it's all
Too
fake. And I'm
much,
gonna finish
but-
my point. You could have 10 million followers and can't fill a crowd of 100 people.
Yeah.
Are these
That's what I
facts?
seen that on TikTok. I seen a girl with a million followers on TikTok. She said a meet and greet. She said she's here for a meet and greet, and there was like
Nobody.
3 people there.
Because she had a one track on
She has a
TikTok.
million followers on their thing.
The misconception, again, the deception of perception, fam.
It was the
You're
other way
popular
around when you introduced
online.
it.
What is that doing for your life?
No, this nigga's crazy.
What is that doing for your life?
Pipeline for an artist right now is like get a TikTok. Everybody I talk to, like around the industry, is like, oh, we need a TikTok hit. Oh, you do like you need to get your phone up. You need to do that. I'm just like, nah, like I'm an artist first.
You just wanna
before
do the art.
Anything else, I just want to work through the art. I want to get that shit out, and then I can find out who fucks with me.
Yeah.
I don't want to do I want to go
The trendy shit.
Oh.
The trendy shit.
That's why you have to build your own fan base.
Like,
Why?
what does that mean?
Build your
CPU
own
Steve, go
fan
ahead, bro.
base.
This
Go
is
ahead.
like the fact that we all think this way is actually the problem.
Think
It's the
what way?
tradition of Toronto,
Explain that
no,
in case
the idea
people are
that
lost.
That is the way to do it. Like you have to do it for TikTok.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. No, watch. Historically for rap, every single city that popped off, they did it in their own way that was real to them.
Exactly.
No. Right, exactly. You're saying the opposite.
No,
No.
I'm not. I'm
No,
not.
these niggas want to
No,
I'm saying
right. No,
don't
because
do it
you're
on
saying
TikTok.
to fake it with girls. Like, no, here's the thing. How did Chief Keef
Whoa.
how did Chicago blow up? Chief Keef, how many girls did he have in his videos?
None.
You
Just a
guys
bunch,
talk about
bunch of
Onyx.
niggas
But
with
I
their
never
shirts
said
off.
that. I said
No. Onyx.
100 gra- 100
Yo,
guns.
Onyx. You mentioned Onyx.
Yeah.
Slam. How many girls in that video?
None.
All right, cool.
Niggas dunking
That's an earlier
basketball.
time. We're
No,
past that
but
time, though.
every genre, even today, Afrobeats, how did it blow up? It was doing its own thing, not trying to mimic everything else.
There's a lot of girls in that.
There's a lot of girls in there, but I'm trying to say
There's
the
a lot of girls
sound.
skin
of
out.
it-
You're saying in the
In
No,
video?
Afrobeat videos, there's a lot of African girls.
Yeah, but
there.
that's not what I'm trying to say is they didn't try to recreate some other sound and different image.
Kind of sounds
but
like
it was its own-
dancehall.
It was its own sound though.
Chill out. Chill out.
It was its whole sound, but it's still its own sound from something else.
Early Afrobeat. I grew up in Nigeria.
No, I know, but
Big up
just
Nigeria.
hold on. But all right, why is Atlanta? No, but like, why is Atlanta popping? Atlanta
Just
sounds like
talk
Atlanta.
loud, yo.
Houston sounds like Houston. Memphis sounds
Yeah,
like
just-
Memphis.
just
Chicago
scream at
sounds
it.
like
But
Chicago.
that's-
New York sounds like New York.
This is funny. Just keeps taking
that's
over.
due to
Detroit sounds like Detroit.
That's due to lifestyle and accents.
What does Toronto sound like?
I don't know what Toronto sounds like.
We need to
Honestly,
figure that out. Is my
yeah,
point. That's all
Toronto
I'm trying to
needs
get
figure
to.
That is the
itself.
question.
But in terms of Afrobeats, Afrobeat basically the early conception of it, we never even termed it Afrobeat. Someone in England termed it Afrobeats for us, and then we just ran with it.
Fuck the colonizers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was this girl. It was this girl who was trying to
Wasn't
sell
me,
it to the
wasn't me.
labels. Yeah,
but
I heard that.
basically, when
I heard
Afrobeat started, we were trying to actually copy hip hop. most people wanted to be hip hop artists. Most people want to be R&B artists.
Yep,
Then we
Burna Boy has a
kinda-
hip hop album.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Boy has a whole dancehall album.
Yeah,
So
see,
it's like
see, it's dancehall, fam.
yeah. So it's like it's the amalgam. Afrobeats really is just an amalgamation of
All
different
all
styles.
Afrobeats
Yeah, it
is
is.
Yo,
No, you're
let
right.
the man
it
get
is,
his
but-
shit
all
off, nigga.
Afrobeats
No, no.
is 1990 dancehall. That's all it is.
Sure,
That's
no,
all
I
it
get
is.
This guy
No,
is
no, no, no.
crazy.
I know. All I'm trying to say is all these things sound their own thing. What does Toronto sound like? But even that, you just prove my point. Like you said, Afrobeats amalgamation of everything. Like, yeah, it is. That's kind of the point. But it's its own thing through an amalgamation of everything else.
Right.
It sounds like its own thing.
Yeah, that's
What does
true.
Toronto sound like?
That's very true.
Everything that blows up, like our problem is they're trying to recreate everything else. We need to make our own thing.
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying
So
to get
hold
to.
on,
We
hold
need a
on.
sound. We need something.
OG, real quick.
What is
real
Toronto? We need
quick.
to figure that out.
Quick. What does Toronto sound like?
I don't know.
CPU Steve, what does Toronto sound like?
I don't know. It's like a combination of everything, but we haven't. Like, I feel like it's still not there yet. I don't know. I really don't know.
So do I ask.
We have a sound
We had
because
one.
we have our own slang. We have our so we have a sound, but we are trying to emulate like I don't know. I want to say everything almost. Like I could say Atlanta, I could say New York at times. I could say whatever's the most poppin' is what Toronto almost sounds like at certain points.
And that's what's crazy because in those places, they're emulating the guy that was before them from their city.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And we're
Like, mans are
emulating.
looking up to Gucci. Mans are looking up to Soldier
Yeah,
Boy.
in those
You know what
places,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Mans are looking up to Yo Gotti. Mans are looking up to
Memphis,
Young
yeah,
Dolph. You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So it's just like, we're looking up to Drake and The Weeknd.
Because
Yeah,
even
but even
early,
bro-
You know what I'm
early
saying? But it's
Toronto
just
rap
like,
was just like emulation of New York rap.
Yes.
yeah,
but,
yeah.
but that's our
We
problem.
are close to New
Here-
York, though.
the
Like
one thing-
Northern Touch heard the DMX song and stole the beat and fucking ran it in Canada,
But even before
thinking
rap,
they couldn't.
bro. Even
Huh?
before rap, like
Mhm.
you said during Caravana, before rap, not even without rap. You said you told girls from the States during Caravana that you're from the States. Like you
I
even
ne-
lied you're not from here.
I
Like
never
why?
said that. I
He
never
didn't
said
say
that.
that. He didn't say that.
Never said that at all.
I thought you said
He
you're
did.
Ricky
Never
from
said that
somewhere
at
else.
all.
He said he was Ricky, but he didn't say he did that, man.
No,
That's specific to Caravana.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Not
Like,
at all.
Well, you said you said you lied you're from the States.
Yeah,
he just
but
didn't
that-
remember what
that
state it
wasn't
was. I don't
for-
know. He's
That wasn't for the purpose of chopping.
he was
things.
doing behind
Well,
the
Yeah,
enemy
yeah.
line
it's
shit
like why would I lie about where I'm from?
because that's the cooler spot.
Yeah, so why is Toronto not cool?
It's what it is. This is not what it is. Like this nigga
Yeah.
spitting facts today.
Yeah.
Say that again.
It has the
Scream that shit.
culture,
You
but
gotta
it doesn't
bend it
have
over
the
just scream
musical
that shit.
Toronto has a
identity.
culture, but no music identity.
Yeah,
I
at
agree
all.
with that. I agree with that. Can we agree with that in the room? Everybody who's listening, can we agree with that
Yeah,
right there? That
that's a
statement.
yes for sure.
We do not
right?
have a musical identity.
Because there's no like,
We can't though.
we don't have like.
The music we are emulating
There's no-
was
okay,
invented in the
This
States.
is what it boils down to, and this is what the conversation
there,
is.
bro.
And I mean no disrespect to any man that I'm talking to
Your
or going to
disrespect
talk
is coming
about
right
right
now.
now. No disrespect. No, not at all. It's
Go ahead.
just like the people who've made it in Toronto or come out of Toronto, like they're machines at this point.
Name
So-
them, please, for people who do not know. Name them.
I'm not even gonna name no names because I
Why
don't
not?
want to.
Drake, Weekend,
Okay,
Party
you can
Next
do your
Door.
thing. But
I'm
anyway,
saying-
at the end of the day, it's
Rev.
like a machine at this
Sidhu.
point. Right?
Swala?
So these guys are way more focused on keeping the machine going
Mhm.
than it is like being like a something that's generating and creating culture and creating personality and having people kind of try to live off the personality that you have and create, OVO Fest, I'll always big up Drake for that because that's a crazy experience that he brought to Toronto that we never would have had without him. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that's big for our culture. But at the end of the day, OVO Fest is now kind of dwindling, and what's going to happen next? Do you get what I mean? Like, what's going to be the next big thing? And that's up to the artists or the people who do blow, right? It's up to them to really open the door for next niggas. It's up to them to fucking be the fucking, governor of it sometimes. And, it's not about gatekeeping, but it's about really helping the generations that are coming and creating those avenues for fucking,
Guidance.
not even just guidance, just like, yo, throw up 4 labels. Throw out 4 labels.
True.
Just try it. See if mans are bubbling in certain regions. You know what I'm saying? This is what certain guys do, fam. You know what I'm saying? And then you build a fucking new network of music and whatever, and if it makes it, you cake off all of it. You know
But
what
again,
I'm
I
saying?
think the polys
like-
throw a big wrench in that shit. You know what I'm
There's some
saying?
cool like.
Polys or not, there's no infrastructure.
No,
There's
I
not.
agree. I agree.
There's like 3 big major labels and nothing underneath that. So there needs to
Cares
be
about labels,
more
bro.
like
Yeah.
there needs to be more
Independent thing.
access to money for artists so they can
There you
do
go.
their thing and they can market and they can do whatever.
Now we start
But
talking
that
them dollars.
that has to trickle from the top down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's like you can start like as an artist right now. I feel like if you have enough, but like you can get like, don't think of Toronto. Go book Sudbury, bro.
No cap. No cap.
Yeah, but that's still leaving your home base.
Just
No,
the
but
Canadian
what's
tours is what he's
No,
saying.
for example, like a rapper from Houston that's like local to Texas will just tour Texas and boom,
make
make like
I
guap,
get it,
guap.
I get it, I get that.
Make like
I get
100K
it.
a
And
month.
get the guap too.
But
Yeah,
it still plays into the narrative that you have to leave Toronto to come back to Toronto.
No, you
Well, no. You could go to
But
like,
keeping it in
Ontario,
Canada.
like,
Keeping it in
like-
Canada, yeah,
That's what
but you
he's saying.
still
Yeah, you
gotta
have to. If
leave
you wanna
your
make a
city.
tour,
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, but
That's crazy.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Name one rapper that could tour just to only one city. Like, what do you like? That's you have to leave the city to tour.
Yeah, you do. You gotta go. It's
Like when
true.
even when you're like, I mean,
Well,
like,
no, is it? Hold on. What's
Like, you
your
tell me
boy's
when
name?
you-
He's
when,
doing
like-
an in Toronto tour. You told me that the other day. What's his name? Yo, let me big him up. Biggs.
A.O. Biggs.
Biggs. Yo, big up A.O. Biggs.
He's doing
doing
tours.
a 15-day in Toronto tour?
yeah,
Okay,
but sure, but no,
well,
you gotta leave,
yeah.
it's
Like
fine to
in the
leave this-
GTA tour. You know what I'm saying? So
What do you mean,
it's
guys? Yeah, you're
possible.
allowed- Yeah, that's what I'm
You know what I'm
saying.
saying? It's
That's
possible.
what he's
That is
saying
really what I'm
should be
saying.
done, right?
So what I'm
So
trying to say is you
guys
can
are
book
both
You
saying
have,
the
cities.
same
to, you
thing.
have to like spider web it out.
It's like,
Yeah,
yo, you know
for
what?
sure.
Like we realize it's like maybe it's on us to make our own label at this point. Like fuck that. Like it has to like.
Scream that shit over here.
No, don't worry, it helps. It helps, but like yo, if
You
you're
gotta
good
get this
enough, I
nigga
feel
a
like
mic,
generally
bro.
You can
Get this
find
nigga
figure
a
it out.
mic.
You don't need like big representation or like a big label or big artist to like co-sign you. Like the way Afrobeats got popping was like, yeah, there were some big artists like the Banj was there, Don Jazzy, like Kanye came and signed the Banj, but like that didn't trickle down to anybody. It kind of like just was more organic in the sense that like there are a lot of artists already, so the scammers and the trappers were just like, hey, okay, we'll just front you this money, take this.
Big up the
we'll make
scammer
shit."
them.
Yeah, and then we'll just make a label off that. Like that's how a lot of people got started. was
Yeah,
just
like Lil Baby got
Wu-Tang
financed,
started the
bro.
same way. Fucking, we can name a million
Lil
people.
Baby, like-
Jay-Z.
That's how it
You know what I'm
goes.
saying? Like,
Who do we think is next in Toronto?
Me.
I
Yeah.
like
Oh,
that. I
okay.
was hoping he
That's
said that,
the
you know?
talk your
I
shit,
was
nigga.
hoping he said
That's
that, bro.
Talk your
crazy.
shit. Talk your shit.
Nah, it's
For
definitely
real.
me still, but we can go for the
Alright.
next man after that.
Okay, so the one thing I
Alright.
was gonna say as far as our
Second
sound being
place, who's second
developing,
place?
I say the sound that we were asking what is Toronto sound, I'm like, yo, maybe that whole like the fact that whole like mood, like rapping and singing mood music kind of shit,
Mm-hmm.
like that maybe that is our vibe.
That kind of is a vibe.
You know,
Cause we kind of like, huh?
you guys have more. You guys have more than just like.
No, I know we have that. There's more than that, but like,
acknowledge like the moody shit that like Abel and Drake did, but that's
no
you guys
party,
have
bro. Like party's that
Party
guy
next
for me,
door.
yo, bro.
Yeah, but that's
way
like,
more than that.
yeah.
You're
That's
No,
like
no, no,
saying
we do.
LA only has
How many
one
cultures?
sound.
Yeah.
No, I know, but we could have
Y'all
all of it.
can't
Is my
tap
point.
into, like, the
And they
Africans,
could all
the
be great.
Indians,
They are, yes.
And it could all be great.
Hey, give me your sound. We're gonna
The unified sound, yo.
But isn't that what we're
No, we
supposed to
can
do?
take it
Aren't
all
we supposed
together,
to
or
take
we can
bits
have
and
it
pieces?
separate.
Nah, hold
It
on.
could be three different
You guys are
things.
talking
Niggas
at the
can't
same
talk
time.
over
This is
each
a
other.
Sorry.
podcast.
I was gonna say it could be all three things. My bad, bro. I'm not talking.
I
way
know
too
it's
It's
a
the
one that's
hypnotic. I don't know why the fuck we're drinking the
we're
hypnotic
drinking
right now.
hypno and vodka right
Who's
now,
fucking
ladies and
ideas
gentlemen. It's
is this,
straight.
yo?
2023, we're sipping on
It's
Hypnotic.
crazy right
Yo,
now.
whose idea was that? Hypno and
Fucking
vodka?
fucking
Hypno and vodka straight. There's nothing else. It's a chaser for
playback
itself.
from the past. Nah,
Allah.
turn fucking thing.
No, we ain't doing it. Yeah, we gotta blur that shit out.
Blur it out.
Anyways, I wasn't trying to cut
Gotta
you guys
check
off.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's just like
No, please come.
No.
Check, please come.
No, I'ma go.
And that like dark pad, like moody shit, like
That could
have
all
a
be our
bunch
thing,
of
bro.
Different people coming to this country for like different reasons. You have different like every girl I meet is mixed with something.
So support that.
Gangsta.
Support all
Yeah,
of it.
enough
then.
mixed gal in
Support
Toronto
all of it.
still.
It's
Enough
like-
mixed gal out here
it's like,
still.
why can't you tap into all that? Like you have
Yeah.
so much rich culture, like and you can't tap into any of the sounds from those cultures. Like it's kind of wild.
Yo, my
Because
Toronto
they're
playlist
trying to
is massive.
emulate.
My Toronto playlist is kind of crazy. I like my Toronto playlist. It's like everything. You're right. It's
Okay.
all sick. It's perfectly
So,
fine.
So you got any artists that you want to shout out in the city other than yourself, obviously, that you think are popping in the city right now that you fuck with?
I gotta shout out gang though. Almighty is YS,
All right.
1K, JYS, you know what I'm saying? Stunner YS. Shout out gang first, but in the city,
Obviously.
there's some I listen to like, you know, I fuck a Bushman. Bushman, if you guys fuck a Bushman.
Bro, I've name dropped him like past 3-4 episodes on here.
I fuck a Bushman.
Bushman,
Oh, Smiley. I'll keep that on the
Okay.
rap, Smiley.
okay.
You might
Big
have,
up Smiley.
saying,
Big
you know
up
what I'm saying?
Smiley.
Big up
Also-
Smiley. Smiley's a big one.
Sing with Smiley. Think of him highly.
I like him because he has his own sound.
Yes.
It's him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
This
you know
is
what
what-
I'm
this
saying?
is
And
what-
it's that's
this is what-
kind of
this is
Toronto.
literally-
It's Toronto.
It's super
Bro, it's
Toronto.
super
I'm happy
Toronto.
you said that.
Yo,
So
bro.
I'm
is that
happy you
our
said
sound?
that.
Yo,
That's
so,
what I'm
so,
asking.
It's
bro,
one
no,
off.
he
Okay.
sounds like him. That's exactly that's all I'm.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's just authentic,
Remember, okay,
you know?
song Bia London with J. Cole. Bia, J. Cole.
He
What
wrote
did she
that.
say?
He gotta
Took
change up
Smiley's
that.
whole flow.
He wrote
But here's
that.
the joke.
He wrote that.
He
I
didn't
bet
write
you.
it. She wrote it. No, stop.
I
We
bet
talked
you. I
about
bet
no, we
you. I
talked
bet
about
you
this.
he wrote it still.
No.
Nah,
He's
don't
just
get
on
it-
a hush thing, you
Don't
know?
get him mad,
Like
nigga.
Wayne,
Let
like
him-
Wayne,
let him
you
do
know?
his thing.
Right now.
Google the writing.
He doesn't even. We've already discussed this literally on this. That's why,
shit.
like, he's like literally.
It's like
No,
a
no, no.
hush
In the
thing, you
middle
know?
of the verse, she says, "Singing with Smiley, think of me highly." She literally like says, "I took his flow," and then when they called her out on it, she literally like on
Yeah,
Real
I
Toronto
saw that. I
News, she
saw that.
literally
I saw that. I
commented,
saw it.
or Six Buzz, one of them.
Anybody else?
That
That's
that
it.
to me is sick. You're right. Sound like you,
Smiley,
bro.
that's
Sound
it.
like use how you
I
really
like
win.
that. That's what I'm saying. We need to sound like us. Like who you as a person, sound like that. If you're
Okay.
mixed, sound like that. If you have everything, sound like that. Don't emulate shit.
I
That's
think we're going down that road already, though. I think a lot of our artists
like getting
sound
heated.
unique to their shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Unique to us. Only we would know what they're talking about in their shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a
Like
real
the-
Toronto feel.
Like someone introduced themselves to you, like, oh, I'm an artist. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, cool, dope. He's like, yeah, I'm like a mix of the weekend. As soon as you start, like, I'm a mix of something.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, like, no, like what you said. Who's next? You said you. Like, what do you sound
Yeah, I
like?
like
Me.
that shit. Extra shit.
Yeah.
What do you sound like? Me.
I
Like,
like
no. If you tell me you compare yourself, you're like, oh, I'm like this. I'm like, oh, okay, so you're already derivative. Like, why would I listen to you? I'm gonna listen to that person.
Just go listen
That's
to the.
literally-
That was a test, by the way. You passed.
Oh,
That's
You
that's
passed
what I was
that
like,
test.
yeah. You said who's next? Me.
on, man.
Like,
And shout out the whole
I
YS
believe that
gang, as
for
he
real.
said.
yeah.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you
Like,
got to, bro.
hey,
You have to. There's no option
So
in
I have
that.
a question for you guys, and it's a fucked up question.
Here we go. I got one
Okay.
too. I got another question for this
Okay.
nigga.
So, like, you see how the media is like, it just tries to control your mind, right? That's what the media is for, right? So, based on that thought process, do you think that pornography... Hold on. Do you think...
Where we just
already.
go?
Hold on,
I'm
wait,
done
wait,
already,
wait,
bro.
wait. Just wait.
where did that
Hold
Hold
cross
on,
from? Where did you see that sign?
wait. Hold on. Do you think that pornography
Whoa.
shapes the culture of sex?
110%.
Yeah.
100. 100, bro.
Has to.
100.
Does the
It's
tree
actually
make a
bad
noise
for
when
you.
it falls in the woods?
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on.
Do a
Wait,
bear shit in the
hold on,
woods,
talk
nigga?
about that, though. It's what? It's what?
I said, do bear shit in the woods, nigga. Now
What are you watching,
He's
fam?
thinking about it. I'm not talking about no porn. I'm saying, I'm agreeing with you. Obviously, bro, the porn is going to shape sex
It does.
in the world. For sure,
does.
bro. For sure. It's actually, it numbs people to sex. You got
'Cause I
your...
remember one
I don't even
time
want to get up
anal
into
wasn't
this.
a-
I don't...
I remember one
listen,
time
I know,
anal
though.
wasn't a
I know the
thing.
things.
Anal wasn't a thing before.
Why
Now
are we-
all of a
why
sudden,
are we
everyone
here, bro?
talking
Do that.
about... Yeah. You know
Bro,
what I'm
sorry.
saying?
I asked
Bad man did them
ChatGPT how to
thing.
change the topic really
First it
quickly.
was anal, now it's eating ass.
No,
Like,
relax,
where did that
relax,
come up?
bro,
Where did
relax.
that come
Man,
from?
I'm hungry
Relax
for
with
that.
this nigga.
See what I'm
So
saying? Where did that
I'm
come
gonna
from?
stay on
though?
where he's at right now. We had a debate on here. When was it? Through
Where did that come
one of our
from, though?
podcasts.
I'm questioning
Hold
because
on,
how did that become cool, fam?
Nobody
Because all
has
of a
the
sudden,
answer.
People's eating ass.
Nobody
people's eating
has
ass.
the answer, nigga. Nobody in the room.
Hold on.
It has to be porno. It has to be
Like,
porno,
Hold
fam.
on.
Asian culture where that kind of became. What's that Jhené Aiko song?
He's
with the,
he acts like groceries.
After that,
Oh,
everyone
eating ass
Eat-
like groceries.
yes,
That's
eat ass
where it
like
got
groceries.
popular.
That might be true.
Marion wrote that line, I bet
That
you.
might be true still.
Big
He's
Sean
on the
was
track.
eating beer bati and she was
Oh,
like, yeah.
no. Them Detroit niggas is freaky still.
Because
All
that
right.
was her man at
I'm
the
about to
time. So
ask-
it's like,
Detroit
where'd
has
she
the
get that
hotel
idea?
shutdown, swinger shutdown.
Hold on,
still.
I'm about to ask that question. We
Don't
were
ask me
debating.
how I know.
Not you.
What?
You got some from GPT?
Yeah, it's like, how do you ask someone what trauma did they experience in the last 24 hours? How do you ask someone about that?
Why
You
saying
asked
that?
GPT that? Oh, I see that episode where you guys were talking about that shit.
Oh yeah, I'm asking it because like he's obviously suffered something traumatic in the last 24 hours.
Whoa.
So I'm like, how do I ask someone like what trauma he experienced?
He's trying to say either
No,
you were up in
nah,
ass
I'm just
or,
asking.
Did a shorty ask you to
or
eat her
somebody
ass?
was up in
Huh?
your
Did a
ass.
shorty
nigga.
ask you to eat her ass?
No.
Like, what was he
No,
thinking
hell
about,
fucking no.
like-
They know better than
Bro,
that when they
hold
look at
on.
me, bro.
No,
Like, look me in the eye and ask me that shit, yo.
How do
Yeah,
we-
right.
I don't know how we got here, bro. I don't even know how you eat.
Yeah, fuck no. Hell no. No
Since
bitches
we're on
ever
this
ask me that
topic,
shit. Never ask
What
me.
about peeing?
What?
Oh,
P
see,
what?
that's a
What
next
urination
thing.
am I
Where
talking
did
about?
that come
Where the
from?
urination talk
When did
about?
that
Where
get
did that
popular?
come? That's what I'm
Wait,
saying.
some
Where
people are
did that
peeing on
come
each
from?
other?
Enough. I see that everywhere now.
That's
I'm
crazy.
watching different pods and they're talking about peeing on each other.
No, we don't talk about that over
Oh,
here.
it's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, Kevin Gates said he pissed up
Kevin
in a thing
Gates, yeah,
mode.
he's like, he
He
be
too
saying all
freaky.
types of
He turned too
you
freaky,
see,
man.
freaky youths are out here,
Yeah,
fam.
turned too
So how
freaky.
is this turning out? Like, is it just
That's-
the exploration of people, or is
that's
it are we
pornography.
being like exposed
It's pornography.
to certain type
It's
of porn,
porn.
and then
It's
all of
porn.
a
It's
sudden people are
pornography.
like, "This is what I like."
Yeah, that's
You
pornography.
know what I
Like,
mean?
they get
Like that's
curious. It's like
think about how
curiosity,
fucked
yo.
up that is. Like, switch your porn tonight, yo. I'm challenging all y'all niggas. Niggas fucking eyes lit up.
I don't even
Fucking
watch porn.
weirdos, you
I don't
weirdos.
watch porn. I don't know what you're talking
Switch your
about.
porn tonight.
Nah,
Switch
chill
your
out.
motherfucking porn tonight,
Now
yo.
we're gonna get to confessionals
And see.
about what categories
Nah.
are going
Hold
on.
on.
Man's are going PG with their searches.
That shit is crazy.
I don't even want to see you nigga searches, bro. Man's are talking about I watch lesbian porn. No, you're being nice right now.
Wait, this whole time we're
Yo,
talking about music and
switch
rap.
your
You just
porn-
think
Switch
about porn,
right
bro?
to porn,
Yo,
bro.
switch your porn
Yo,
decision
bro, this whole
tonight.
time we're talking about rapping. You was thinking
Yeah,
about porn.
right to porn. Oh, he
No.
was thinking about it.
Switch your
Oh,
porn
yo, bro,
tonight.
like,
Hold
wait,
on, let me
hold
say
on.
this shit. Shut up.
Yeah, you
Switch
should.
your porn tonight
You should
for
have.
about
Yeah, you
2
should have.
weeks and see if you're not looking the same type of gal, yo.
Switch your porn up. This is what
Switch
he's
it
saying.
from fucking Latina to Asian
this
and
guy's
watch that
crazy.
for a week straight.
he was just
And tell
watching
me
rap
if
and
every
porn.
fucking Asian thing doesn't start looking kind of righteous to you. Yo, it's crazy, fam.
This guy is
It's
crazy.
It's crazy.
So OG had asked a question on our last pod. I
Stop
don't know,
watching porn,
a
nigga.
few pods back.
Yeah.
I answered. I was honest. We got a few comments about it.
Oh man.
A little arguments. Niggas got at me a bit. Have you ever fucked a bitch on her reds?
Yeah.
He said yes.
Oh,
He said
man,
yes.
You said
nigga.
that with a weak voice, though.
He did. He didn't want to answer really.
It's not.
It's not a weird thing, right? It's not a weird
one of
Why
thing.
you
those
feel
things,
bad
fam, it's
about
like-
it? Don't feel bad.
I've no cap. I have a wifey, so it's like,
Yeah, you're with her every day.
it's like one of those like fuck.
You're gonna do it.
It's
You're
like
just gonna do it.
You
I don't
just
do it all the
realize
time, but like fuck, it's like fuck it. You know what I'm
You
saying?
didn't realize
Yeah.
it. You're
If
like,
A nigga.
It's like, I've done it,
Yeah.
but it's not my choice because I don't
So
like
that's
blood.
what I want to get to.
I don't like blood.
A nigga said to us, or on the main page said it's a preference for a nigga. I
No,
said,
that's
I'm
not a preference.
Who fuck prefers blood, nigga?
I would
I call
prefer
it
my
hard
meat
times.
not raw. Like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like,
who prefers blood? It's just
I
but
what's
call-
like, what if
happening.
you just came from like, okay, say your shorty's on her reds or something, or the shorty you just chopped is on her reds, but you just came from the club, you're off the hypnotic, you're off
You're
the henny, you're off the...
you're beating it out. You're beating it out.
Savage.
Towel down.
Savage.
Condom on. You know what I'm saying? We're beating it out.
Savage, yo.
You love your girl, bro. Why wouldn't you beat that shit out? Reds or not. This nigga said he's just gonna get a wazoo. That's it. I'm gonna get all of that.
Just a
I'm
Wazzle?
getting
Just
a
gonna get a
wazoo
Wazzle.
and I'm slapping it. It said that.
You just getting a wazzles?
That's what he said.
That's a lie, yo.
That's a bald face lie. He's beating it out. He's
Why
beating it
in the
out.
backers of your eyes
What
closed?
if the
With the lights on.
Bunda's crazy though? Huh? No, I'm saying like, what if it's a...
You're
what if you
terrible,
just
yo.
got a
You're
shotty
terrible.
and she's
You're
bad.
terrible.
She never told you she's on her reds, and you just brought her to the crib, and every man wanted to bag the shotty, and you got it.
I'm like, y'all
You
motherfuckers
wouldn't know if the
listen to
wazzle
too
was
much
crazy
barbecue.
yet.
You are out
So
of
what if, okay,
control.
what if she started wazzling and it was shit?
Yeah, what if the
What if the
wazoo
wazzle
shit
was
now?
shit and the bunda's crazy?
What you mean, bro? You just got the thing.
But you just
the
got her. You just
the
got her chopped
wazoo's
at the
bad.
club.
Yo, you know that girl. Hold on. Let me get
You never
this young nigga. Hold on. Hold on.
Damage it like,
Nah, hold on. You know, girls are more, freaky and horny when they're on the reds. You feel me?
So
That's an older man
them.
thing. Nah, cause if the Wazoo shit, you're slapping it, bro. You're gonna slap it. Bunda's big, Wazoo shit. Just bag the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's dark. 2 a.m.
What is going on right now?
No, I'm saying 2 months, 3 months, 3 months in. You feel me?
3 months in.
Nah, I know.
What are you guys even talking about?
He's not doing it. That's the young niggas.
My porno question was bad, yo.
He's not doing it. He's a young nigga, bro. That's the young niggas don't take the risk like that.
Okay.
No, watch him know about them not having long-term girl.
This guy kills me, man.
I was like that for a while, but then it's like, nah, I want that right now. I don't even care. I'll turn off the light. Boom.
Wow.
Use your imagination. That's the ocean, fam.
Extra wet today.
Extra wet today.
Extra wet today, nigga. We ain't gotta look at what color it is.
What is going on?
CPU Steve, you're so quiet right
now. Never just close your eyes and just say, clean it up. Clean it up. I just close my eyes and say, clean that shit up.
Exactly. Go shower after you're good. Going to sleep. Did you say you would do it? You said you would do it, OG, right?
No, every man would do it.
You said you would do it, right?
Every man's done it. I know that. Every man's done it.
I'm not really on it like that still.
So you're
I'm
not
more like, I'm like the only way I'll say I'll do it is like, she'll be like, yo, it's like the second last day. You know what I'm saying?
Spotting, I'm spotting.
It's not like really bumping, but you guys are deep diving. Like, I don't know. Like,
just a 1-2 drip.
You know?
Man said spotted. Because
I know I'm coming with a thrust, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, chill out. They gave me
I don't want to start no more, you know?
That's my next question. So is that freaky? Is that too freaky?
If you want to do it consistently, like every time the shorty's on the red, you still want to slam, and you can't just hold it off.
That's a preference
for 4, 5, 6, 7 days of extra. You're kind of weird.
That's a preference. And fuck you to that nigga that said it was a preference for me too. I don't know. I don't know who that was. But fuck that nigga too. Fuck all that shit. That shit ain't a preference.
Oh my god, there's 2 other orifices.
Yo, listen to Steve though about 2 other orifices. Yo, what time am I, bro?
Okay, so how do you feel about what's her name?
Man.
The basketball player girl. What's her name? Computer Steve, can you bring her up? The
one who just won the championship?
LSU MVP?
What are we talking about anymore?
We're moving on.
Angela Reese.
Shout out Angela Reese.
Yes, you can't see me.
Angela Reese just posted. Angela Reese just posted this fucking year. Like she said, she's like, I made $390,000. Like today's price is not yesterday's price, some dumb shit. And it was all off of NIL deals.
Yeah.
It was all off of NIL. So it's like, is NIL really coming for these leagues? Like, is it going to kind of like raise up and kind of like make these leagues like come correct now to niggas? Like,
college football. So college football players on the male side are signing $12 million deals in 4 years.
But is that good or bad for children? Like, they're doing it from high school.
No, you can't do it in high school. You could, whatever, it doesn't matter.
No, high school you can. Bronny James just made.
No, you're right. Like,
he's getting paid in high school.
No, stop.
He doesn't have an education.
No. You have to. If you want the full deal, you get it. It's like they pay as like basically even the 50th guy on the roster will make like $100,000 now off the local businesses, right?
Yeah.
Kids gotta eat.
Shout out
album coming out from 12 May 12.
You need that guy that's like the 4th best player on his team in college that's not going to make the NFL. Why should he not make $4 million? Because he's not going to have a career in the NFL.
Because he's going to blow it. He's fucking 16.
Blow what? He's going to get a scholarship? No. What I'm trying to say is he's going to get a scholarship. He's going to get a degree. He's going to go work in that field. He's not going to make the NFL. And he's going to have $4 million because school made money off him.
But how many mans
why is that bad?
How many mans in NCAA are going to class? None. They're practicing all day long. This is like elite
so should they
level
practice
sport.
for free or get $1 million to do it? What kind of question is that?
I get it, but you're not going to school to keep that $4 million. You're buying the chain, you're buying the Lambo, you're buying the house, and your money's done.
I mean, that's kind of up to the person that gets the money.
But
these kids.
Where are these kids coming from, though? Where are they coming from?
They're coming from. You're asking if people are making money off you, you're asking if those kids should just not get paid?
No, I'm saying they should get paid.
So
but the NCAA is not even fucking paying them, so they're still fucking winning, which is crazy to fucking me. At the end of the day, they're fucking Niaming still off these kids' head tops. The school's still not paying them.
They are, but what I'm trying to say is a
Okay.
company now, instead of sponsoring the NCAA, could just sponsor all the fucking players instead.
I get
Which
it,
is what's
yo.
happening.
But is it crippling or helping them?
I don't know. I don't know nothing about sports like
it's
that.
helping
So.
them.
Like,
The
are you
students.
gonna only be rich for 3 years,
I feel like
or are you gonna fucking?
No, the
you know
point
what I
is
mean?
they never. Like some of them, like yeah, not everyone. You're gonna be rich for. Are you gonna get money, or are you never gonna make money in your life? Period. Off of it.
That's what I said. I feel like when the NCAA
Better scream that shit, bro.
I feel like when the,
Which how much is WNBA gonna pay her?
I feel like when the
50K, bro?
NCAA was like first started,
Look at it,
they
look at it.
probably had this same discussion
She'll make
of
more money
like,
now than in the
do
WNBA.
we pay the kids?
easily.
Do we
And
pay
she
the kids
should.
directly, or do we just keep the money and then allocate it properly? And it was probably the same discussion you guys are having.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, now they're not paying the NCAA; they're just paying the players. What's gonna happen?
They need to pay, what I'm trying to say, they need to pay to fuck people. They deserve like the people.
But
in the
most of these
NCAA,
kids don't know what the fuck to do with their money.
If I'm
That's
making
fine.
300,
Interest-
Hold
Look,
on.
no, that's not fine.
If I
But
was a-
like at least they're getting money now. Before it
If
was
I
like
was a high
free.
school
Before it was just
senior
like you're
and
playing
I'm
for
making
free.
100K, bro, I'm not coming to class. I'm
Yo,
not
that's
going.
crazy.
I'm going straight to the
That's
dealership. I'm buying a
crazy.
whip.
this is what I'm trying
I'm
to
buying a
tell
chain.
you,
Right, and
fam.
if you're-
You're
right.
buying chains, you're going to things' houses,
Right, and then you
you're
won't get your
fucking, you're not
scholarship.
going
You'll
to
fuck it up.
school.
You'll fumble the bag before it starts. That's on you.
Yeah, should it go to the kid or the parents?
Or
That's another
immediate-
thing.
or
And that's
media
up to,
guardian.
like it does because as like a 16-year-old in high school, if you're getting it, it does go to legal.
Yeah, they'll go to their parents.
Like what I'm trying to
Legal
say is that
guardian.
like 100K is better than zero. Is my point.
Yeah, I hear that.
What I'm trying to say
I
is
hear
at
that.
least it gives you an opportunity. What people do with it, that's a whole other issue. You're right, but at least now they're getting like that girl is gonna get paid more now than she ever will from the WNBA.
But
when
that's
she
what's
goes pro.
crazy to me. Like,
They went to Russia because they're giving $1 million. You're gonna say no?
so imagine that's
How much is
happening
that
now.
girl getting paid?
Which
The one from it was LSU, right?
300 something K.
yeah, but now it's
300,000?
like, now she was gonna be $1 million, easy.
So she said she didn't want to play WNBA, right? Is that what the report is?
No, I'm trying. No. She's gonna she can make. She just won national championships.
Yeah.
That means like name the last WNBA player that got fucking like national TV time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
true.
show
NCAA
swoops.
players,
Yeah.
big.
So she's making her money in NCAA.
Right, endorsements.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Weedy's gonna pay her like 100K. Like for,
OG, you were saying off a camera that she does not want to play for
No, I'm
WNBA.
just saying, why would she?
Oh,
Like,
okay.
what
So
is the
Loves
point?
basketball at the end of the day.
Yeah, you do love basketball, but
we gotta leave the. You gotta
it's
leave
a
college
pay
at some
cut,
point.
fam.
Yeah.
Imagine you know you're the illest
No,
in
but
the
she's
world
still
and you're
gonna get
taking a pay cut.
She'll get her endorsement.
No,
She'll
no,
play
no,
the
no, no,
sport she
still,
loves
she'll
to
get the
play.
endorsement.
No,
She
by the
says
way,
it.
like NCAA, it's not like there's no one or the other. Like you have to. WNBA, you have to finish 4 years of school.
Oh, wow.
So no, it's not one or the other. You never pick one between the other.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like,
No,
not
you're
picking
saying
one
why would she
between.
go WNBA? I'm like, no, she doesn't.
No, I'm saying after she finishes school now, why is she going even there? Why is she doing that? She's
Because
sitting on
that's-
fucking like 3-4 mil. Why am I going there?
Oh,
I'm
so
not
play
gonna
ball.
make that if I play 8 years in the
But she
fucking
wants to play
WNBA.
ball.
Endorsements. Yeah.
Yeah, she
Guess
want to play
so.
ball, bro.
But some of them will go
I
to.
would just
That's the
fuck-
thing that's kind of hindering them now. Now a lot of
Exactly.
them, they're gonna lose the love of ball. 'cause
Exactly.
A lot of them were trying to go to the NBA to make money to feed their family. Now they already did that.
So there's
Oh,
no
yeah.
incentive. There's
You know
no
what I'm saying?
incentive, is what
Yeah,
you're
I
saying.
know.
No incentive,
grind
no,
hard.
Do you guys know
boy.
what Griner went to fucking Russia? Yo, Russia? There's all these little small ass towns with like 30,000 people that have no sports teams and they fucking love sports, but they have a women's basketball team. And that women's basketball team got 5,000 people every fucking week rammed in there, bro.
So you got to grind it as a woman.
Yo, no, not grinding. No, no.
Got to grind the leagues? What you
No,
mean?
no. They're getting paid like $1 million over there.
Yeah.
Because the leagues there, what I'm trying to say, the women's basketball leagues in Russia are like nuts, bro.
So it's
And over
gonna
there, you
shut
can
down.
pay-
It
they
might
can-
shut
they can
down
do deals under the
WNBA.
table. They don't have to
Yo,
do
bro.
straight
It might
contract
shut
deals.
down
Bro,
WNBA.
Do, like,
Diana
side deals.
Taurasi got paid from the Russian team to not play in the WNBA, bro.
Yo, it might
There's
shut
money
down
out there. It's like,
WNBA.
yo, if they don't want to, like, they don't want people going to Russia to play fucking, like, then it's not, okay,
crazy.
they can't get paid WNBA because no one goes to watch it.
Are we able to look up what the WNBA grosses?
So hold on.
Grosses,
Who
they lose
here?
money. They
Show
don't-
of
they don't
hands. Show of hands. Who's
They lose
going to
money.
don't
WNBA
go to
finals
the-
game?
You know what?
Who's going to a WNBA
Who would go to
finals
what?
game?
Finals game.
If it was
W-
around, I would go.
Hold on. You had to pay $3 for the ticket.
No,
Nobody. See, everybody
you know,
had
you
a
know
drop,
what they, you know
yo.
what they like? I think one thing is like they try to play in like 20,000 people arenas for WNBA. What they
Yeah.
should have made it is like you have to build up to that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
NBA, they would start 20,000 people. NBA started like 1,000 people, right?
yeah.
And just fucking ram that shit.
True.
Pause.
No, big pause.
Yeah, but
But
There's a
There
shit
are,
ton
no,
of
a lot
them,
of them make
bro.
money out. Like,
But
yo,
some
lot
of them are
using
doing
their look for
OnlyFans,
it
fam. They're
nowadays.
doing OnlyFans to make their check.
No, but you
So
got-
why are you
Nah,
gonna
hold on,
degrade
bro.
yourself to that when you just came off of making
Holy fuck,
when you
bro.
just came off
What?
of making 390 a year?
You cannot
Now you're gonna
say
go
that,
to fucking
bro.
making 100,000. No, they really are. This girl's
How
named
you know? You
Mulan
gotta have facts
Hernandez.
to say that they're
No,
doing
Mulan
OnlyFans, bro.
Hernandez
That's
has it on
crazy.
her Instagram, fam. This
So
is
we're
public
talking about one
knowledge.
person right
Yeah.
here?
No, there's a
I'm
couple.
like,
There's a couple.
no,
Wow.
what do you like? No, he's trying
And
to make it
their
forever.
OnlyFans is bumping, so that's another way for them to make bread. Why would you like?
Who the fuck's talking about if
Now
you're trying?
listen,
If you're gonna have
I'm
to go
just
pro,
saying.
who's talking about only? You're talking about going pro versus not.
I'm saying
This
in the
guy's crazy, yo.
WNBA, why am I going there if I just made 390?
Name one top 10 draft pick in the WNBA that has a fucking OnlyFans right now.
Mulan Henderson.
we know this Mulan Henderson has an OnlyFans for
How do you
facts.
spell that?
Mulan.
You search it up already?
Hernandez, that's her name.
So
Hernandez.
there's you know
Oh,
See,
two of
this
them?
guy knows her. He knows her.
Hold
He
on.
knows her still.
You know
see?
two of them?
Yo.
I know WNBA players, some of them. I
Yeah.
know ball, but
You see, I'm not a ball nigga.
A lot
You
of
see
them
what
are,
I'm saying?
trying to find, multiple incomes.
No,
you know
trust
what
me.
I'm
She
Either
made
way,
the NBA?
Just like-
one more
Did
time,
she
say
play
that girl's
basketball or
name.
did she make the WNBA? Like, there's a two
Hold
different
on.
things.
She
Found
plays.
it?
She plays for Houston.
Did you find it?
Houston, what?
I don't know what the Houston
Probably find it
WNBA
with
team's
the-
called. I'm sorry.
Either way,
I'm sorry.
say that girl's name one more time who won the
Mulan what?
championship.
Mulan Hernandez.
No, the
yo.
one who won the championship. I don't want to know about
Oh.
the OnlyFans
Angela
bitch.
Reese.
Angela Reese.
Mulan Hernandez dated Bobo.
She's dating Bobo from the NBA.
Yeah.
She didn't. What? I'm like, she didn't play basketball,
So
No,
that's
she plays
just a made up bitch.
basketball, fam.
huh?
She's on the team right now.
That's just a made
No,
up
she's
girl.
not. What team, bro?
Nah, fuck this. I'm
She's
not trying to
on
look for no,
Houston's team right
for,
now.
oh,
No
no
disrespect.
OnlyFans
What?
NCAA player,
Houston's-
bro.
I don't know what
Shout
their
out,
name
what's
is.
her name? Angela Reese.
Angela Reese.
Shout out Angela Reese one
On
more
your
time.
ring.
Got that ring. I seen her doing the you can't see me shit. They were trying to credit that to John Cena. That's Tony Yayo. You niggas gotta get that
John
shit.
Cena got it from Tony Yale.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
gotta get
you
that
guys
shit
gotta
right. That's
relax,
Tony
John
Yayo who
Cena.
made that up, not John
Tony Yale
Cena.
on the run.
Yeah.
Shout out Tony
Yeah, bro. Shout out Tony Yayo, bro. Anyways,
Change
I don't
the game
know.
with that fucking
Good
move.
topic. I'm not really a sports nigga, but shout out to that team, bro. Anything else you niggas want to get out while he's looking up this OnlyFans bitch?
Past due out now.
No, I don't know what
on
he's
all
talking about.
platforms.
Yeah, so
Past due out
let's hear
now.
about the album, yo. Let's hear
What
about
are we
it.
gonna hear on that? Let's talk
No,
about
she
that
used to
for a
play for
bit.
University of Houston, but like not like
So with
used
that,
to. Like, general with
so
pro
fuck
or
that.
anything.
Fuck that.
NCAA and then
fuck it.
quit.
No,
So
she
she
wasn't good enough
used to,
to.
but now she's an OnlyFans bitch. That's what we're
Right, 'cause
getting
she
to.
wasn't good enough to play pro basketball.
All right, let's get out
I
of
know.
that. Past
No,
due.
she's nice. She was nice.
What
so.
can we or what can the fans expect on that album? Or no, it's already out. We already
Yeah, it's
have it
out.
out. Go
April
get that
2nd.
out.
Came
So
out
what?
April 2nd.
I haven't listened yet. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it in. What can I expect? Let's see that for the people who
We
haven't
can expect-
who haven't taken it in yet.
Well, he, for one, it's fire. It's me. So you're gonna hear it. You're gonna be like, I never heard these type of these type of melodies, and these are him. And you know what I'm saying? You're gonna hear just like me. Like you go through past due stands for patience, allow superior thinking, don't underestimate evolution.
Jeez.
Get me? So it wasn't just that it was past due. I should have been dropped the project, but
That's how I was
life-
taking it.
life sometimes life gets in.
I
in
hear
the way,
that.
but it's not really in the way because life's more important than the music. But
Mhm.
music's
Right.
part of my life, a big
Mhm.
part.
Man.
So I had to fix life up. You know what I'm saying? And then when I felt like everything was ready, my mental was good. Past due drop, and I gave it that name because it was like, so you're gonna hear me on there. You're gonna be like, oh, I know Solo IS after that.
Mm-hmm. Different range of flows. I've taken it on 1-2
Different
track.
range, different
I
range.
see,
I'm
I
taking
heard
it on
the
1-2 track. What's the
yeah.
single off that?
Uh,
If they haven't heard
I
it yet.
dropped the first single I dropped off. It was For Nothing, but I dropped that single last year at the end of the year, like November.
Oh, so it was a good
But
one that's
I
still on
dropped
the
the
album.
video just now with the project.
Okay. Past due on all digital
DSPs.
streaming platforms. Go check
Go
that
run that
out.
up.
It's been out since May 2nd.
April 2nd.
April 2nd. Look, I'm going in the future. I'm going in the future right now. We got a lot of shit going in April. I'll tell you that right now.
That one's off one.
Was out already April 2nd. Go check that out on all DSPs, as I said.
Shut the fuck up.
Go run it up.
Grandma, share it to your auntie, uncle, baby cousin, god sister.
That's a baby cousin.
Oh, it's like honestly, if people like music, like show it to your friends. Just like
Show it
do
to
simple
everyone,
as
you know what
that.
I'm
Just
saying?
show it to
I
your
miss
friends.
my god sister.
See?
Yo,
Like,
cuz.
Damn.
I do.
Get the stick.
She's chill.
Shout out OG's gut sister. Nah, shout out to all the whole YS gang. We got 1KYS in here.
Background, you know what I'm saying?
Again, we're trying to unify those people and all these artists, creators, innovators in this city. Balaclava Diaries will be that stop. Again, we want to shout out Solo YS. Want to shout you out, OG, for your antics today.
Yo, before you go into all that, pass it over to my man Steve right here.
What?
For the fact checks.
Oh, you right. You got a fact check for us
Gotta
today?
sum it up. There's no fact checks for the whole day.
Nah, he was chilling today. We didn't really do no facts.
I was like, I don't know how we got to halfway.
Well played. Well played.
No, don't let him
well
walk. Don't big his shit up, bro. What you doing? Nigga tried to get aggressive with it, didn't he?
No, I'm just saying. So, since we ain't got nothing
I'm like,
to
yo,
say,
I'm just saying, I feel like you're
Nah,
hurting,
he was
bro.
trying to look up OnlyFans. That would have been the only fucking fact we got, bro.
since we ain't got nothing else to say.
All right, shout out.
He was really that woman. He said that
It's not right, so he was wrong.
No, she plays ball still.
Oh yeah, she played with balls of the ball players.
Yo, relax. Shout out Ish. Shout out Rochester. Shout out 416. Toronto's finest in the building as well. I don't know who these niggas are in the corner. Shout out to you niggas in the corner real quick. I'm turning up off this fucking hypno.
Got that vodka. Drink,
I don't know who made that shit, bro, but I'm turning up off that shit.
Fucking,
Our
like,
TV, our
poison.
YouTube. Go follow that shit. All our socials.
Oh,
I don't know what time we got.
Toxic Time brunch coming up.
Oh, yes.
Wait, what?
Yes.
I'm there.
Toxic Time. Is it called the
Last
Toxic Time brunch?
Time had 80 motherfuckers in there, bitches in high heels leaving.
If you would like to
'cause
be
they couldn't get a
involved
seat.
in that, we will have our booking information in our bio. That's what the kids call it these days, bios.
Yeah.
It'll be up
kids
in
call
there,
it.
right? So link that shit, send us an email. Let us know if you want to be on that panel. We do have a crowd. Let it be known you will be on camera and you have to talk. I'm sick of this just coming up and being such, like, you know, shy and shit. Like, you can't do that over here. We got to talk. We need opinions. We want the city to be heard. We have a lot of topics, a lot of good moments from this nigga right here. He'll have you laughing. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it's good to like maybe just don't talk.
No, talk. Sometimes he don't like some niggas don't talk. No, we'll let him know if what they said was stupid too. Be prepared for that as well. We'll let you know if that shit dumb as fuck as well.
Make sense, it don't make sense. You know what I'm
So
saying?
again, you can get that information in our bio if you want to be involved. We'll be sending out invites. Please correspond. Invites. I said invites? Did I say invites?
Invite, bro?
Did I say invites?
Yeah, bro.
The celibacy is
It's
just getting
that.
to his
No, it's the
root
hypno,
stems of
bro.
his brain,
It's
bro.
the hypno.
No, you said invite. They
No,
don't
I'm
hear
talking.
that.
I'm saying I said that because of the hypno. Stop getting on me, nigga.
All
Let me
right,
finish
all right.
this,
Hypno
bro.
got you.
God
All
damn.
right, my bad.
Arrow TV, our YouTube, bro. Go look at us on Spotify as well. Go have those listens up. We want them streams. Go again. Shout out one last time. The Solo YS. Can we get a clap out here, bro?
Bang, bang, bang,
Thank
bang.
you for joining us, bro. Thank you for joining us. It was a real relaxed day today. Shout out KP as well in the building. Can we get a clap for his nigga as well?
Big up.
Talked up around.
Big up. Send
All right,
them
that's
out.
it for me,
Cans
bro.
right now. Go get that on
Check that
DSP.
shit up. You said what? You shout out a mixtape or something?
No, this nigga single.